Welcome to another Erik Wait whiskey study. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Redemption, aged 9 years, straight high rye bourbon whiskey, barrel proof, bottled at 54.6% alcohol by volume, or 109.2 proof. And the question I have is, why do they keep putting the wax crap in the pull tabs on the bottle? I don't like it. It's a hassle. Well, let's see how this one goes. I've had I'll get it. Times where I had to cut them off with scissors and a knife. Oh, pull in the wrong direction. Go the other way. Don't go this way, go that way. Jiminies. I mean, look at that. What a mess. That was a really nice pop. Wow. That's probably the loudest pop I've ever had. Cork smells good. Got a nice gluggity glug. Ooh, nice and spicy. Alright. I'm gonna spend some time with this. Let it breathe. Let it open up. And then we'll come back and do a review. In the meantime, check out my notes. Redemption High Rye Bourbon is a non-chill filtered, natural colored, cask strength whiskey released as part of its 2016 limited edition series. Redemption whiskey is distilled by MGP in Indiana and bottled in Bardstown, Kentucky, with each batch and bottle number handwritten on every label detailing the contents. It is made from a mash bill of 60% corn, 36% rye, and 4% barley. It is aged 9 years in new charred oak. It's bottled with minimal filtration at a strength of 109.2 proof, or 54.6% alcohol by volume, and prices range from $95 to $140. I paid $99.99. Alrighty, so you know, I've kind of made it a practice where I don't do whiskey reviews based on a neck pour. So I poured myself a dram, and I kind of figured I would probably come back to this a day later. But just from the neck, I'm absolutely loving this bourbon. On the nose, up front, I get a lot of the sort of standard classic bourbon notes. Apple pie, caramel, butterscotch, Werther's butterscotch. Cinnamon, a little bit of nutmeg, loads of vanilla. It's on the palate that this thing really has the wow factor. The layers of complexity and the development of this bourbon is absolutely superb. Up front, sort of classic bourbon notes. Apple pie, cinnamon, nutmeg, vanilla, a little bit of sweet oak. In the transition, in the mid-palate, root beer, sarsaparilla. Okay, when I was a kid, we used to get these root beer barrel candies. That's what this reminds me of on the mid-palate. And then on the back end, it goes into black licorice and anise. If you don't like black licorice, this is probably not going to be for you. I like the transition. I like the layers of complexity. It has layers of flavor. It's not the same thing from beginning to end. It is silky. It's at 54.6% alcohol by volume. It doesn't have a major bite or burn to it. Yeah, you know, I've gotten accustomed to drinking whiskeys and bourbons, and you become sort of desensitized to it. But no burn, no bite. And the thing is, usually spice and alcohol can accentuate the spice to make it even a bite, a spicy bite, or can I exaggerate it? I don't get that. It has a nice silky round mouth feeling. I like the transition to it. It just glides across the palate. I don't want to say oily texture to it, but it kind of is. Some people might describe it as that, sort of velvety. Absolutely love the texture to it, love the mouthfeel, love the finish, love the transition, love the complexity to it. Just absolutely loving this bourbon. Now, I don't have a ton of experience with ryes or high rye bourbons, but of those that I have had, I gotta say, this is up there. This is probably one of the best I've ever had. I'm absolutely loving this. Now, I've watched some reviews on YouTube of other whiskey tubers who've done other bottlings. I haven't seen like a lot of reviews of the, the cask strength one, the barrel proof one. But those who have done the regular bottlings haven't been all that big on those. But like I said, this one is absolutely phenomenal. What am I going to give it in terms of a score? I'm going to go 92 points. A solid 92 points. I'm almost tempted to go higher. And I'm going to do a top 5 of Bourbon Month of March 2019. And this is definitely a contender to be in the top 5. Now, Tasted Blind, of course, if I put these up against some of the other contenders, it stands out so clearly as to what it is. I mean, I couldn't mistake this for anything else. That root beer barrel, sarsaparilla, the black licorice character to it is very distinct. But I'm just saying, I really, really like this. All right, that's it for this review. If you subscribe to this channel, I want to thank you very much. If you haven't yet subscribed, if you like watching my videos, I would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe. Now, before I wrap it up, if you've had this and you liked it or didn't like it, I want to hear what you have to say. How much did it cost? I spent $99.99, so $100, of course, plus tax. Probably brought it up with tax, $108 with tax here in California. Is it worth the price? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. I wouldn't want to go any higher. But for $100, yeah, it's an absolutely superb bourbon. I'm really, really thrilled with this one. Really love it. All right. If you haven't yet subscribed, but you like watching my videos, I would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up and share with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and other social networking channels. Until next time, cheers. Hey, if you like my review, be sure to check out these other whiskey videos.